Welcome back to another exciting episode of me playing a video game and you guys watching. I'm Bananacider, and last time we got here to the final trial after completing Infinite, which was a pretty interesting episode. We fought a little secret enemy in there, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're gonna go here and we're gonna finish it. And one thing I really want you guys to do, just in the back of your head, is try to take like a mental picture and remember the layout of this land. Um, and you're gonna have to keep it with you for a long time because I said so. um, because it's cool. It's a cool place. Um, so first thing we're gonna do is be speedy and grab ourselves 80 red, blue Pikmin. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah. So this is the trick right here. You get 80 blue Pikmin, and then as they come out, you watch the far left number on the bottom screen right here, and when it says 40, dismiss. Boom. Perfect. Then you let them come to you. Get yourself 40 blue Pikmin. Perfect. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna call the rest of these guys. We're gonna start working on this other bridge here. It's two bridges to work on. The sooner we get it done, the better. So that's why I have to mash the A button. Anyways, now we're gonna make a mad dash back to the base and get ourselves 20 yellow Pikmin. Finally, some help from the yellow Pikmin. No, I shouldn't say that. They helped us yesterday. So go ahead and grab the remainder of the with yellow, and you're gonna need, let's say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, perfect. Perfect. Go ahead and take these 5 Pikmin over here, throw them up here, and then this is where things get very dicey. So first and foremost, throw them right here by this hole. It's not necessarily how I wanted to take care of that. We should have 5 bomb rocks. Perfect. Clearly that didn't work out like how I wanted it to, so we're going to try that once more, with feeling, preferably. They're going to go in here and be just fine. Perfect. So, here is the annoying part of this. You have to be perfect and not accidentally throw them near the wall. So, right there. And that's why. Oh my god, that worked. So, they will automatically bomb the wall if you're not careful. So I'm trying my darndest to be careful. No! 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 No, 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 no! And that's why you take 5 and not just 3. Because as much as you want to think it's going to be flawless, it's not. So now we're going to go ahead and grab all the blue Pikmin, put them away. Like so. We're going to take the yellow Pikmin here, put them in the center, just because we're, it's going to be annoying to take all 100 Pikmin. Get up. Right here. Perfect. Grab these blue Pikmin here. See, I hate when they do that. They split apart into 2. It's just like they're asking. Like, if they were not blue Pikmin and they had fallen off the bridge just from both different ways, do you realize how hilariously terrible that'd be? So we're going to go ahead and just send out 40 red Pikmin right now, just so that they start. Doesn't even matter. Alright, cool. We're going to finish it off. We should have... Is that it? Yeah, okay, cool. And now here's the trick. You dismiss. You take a little handful. A little more of a handful. Like one more of a handful. Okay, cool. You're going to throw these 10 red Pikmin over here. This is the final trial. It's literally just... Do that now. Using all the Pikmin to their ability. Now then, you take bigger handful. Actually, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the double sweep. I am missing. There you are. Going for the double sweep here. We're gonna try to take all 7 across this bridge. Okay. Gonna kind of do a swivel. Yes. Yes. We're gonna go for the call of the Pikmin. We're gonna call these 10. We're gonna go for the swivel again. Going for the swivel. We're swiveling. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the bomb rock? Did I mess this up? Are they not with me? Oh my god, this guy right here. Oh, come on. Oh, you could do it. There you go. Oh, gorgeous. Just magical. Now they're all gonna kind of conveniently do that. We dismiss. Grab the 1 bomb rock. We throw it here. He comes back to us, and we regroup. Perfect. This is going swimmingly. It did not go this swimmingly for me prior. So, there's a mechanic that was taken out of the Wii version that, for the most part of this game, was much needed to be removed. But for this particular battle, it was not necessary, but more catered to it. So, I will explain that in just a minute. So, we're going to quickly dismiss, grab our 20 yellow Pikmin, and we're going to put them right here and dismiss. Let them all kind of, one by one, get bomb rocks. Okay, should have 15 bomb rocks. So now we're going to go over here, we're going to dismiss, grab the bomb rocks, make a line, dismiss, grab the red Pikmin, put them right about there, grab 1 bomb rock, uno bomb rock, ichi bomb rock, okay, throw, alright, and let's go inspect the green thing. It's very green and it's like a fungus. Oh goodness gracious! It's more than a fungus. It's a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and take the 1 bomb rock, get his attention, let him eat it. Now, see, this is where the mechanic was necessary. It was taken out of the Wii version. You're supposed to throw the yellow Pikmin and then whistle it back. By doing this, he ends up eating just the bomb rock and not the yellow Pikmin. And what that ends up doing, if these guys were to catch up, is it makes the duration of the explosion much longer. So you can attack more. See, I only did like an 1/8, I'd say. But you have no choice, because even if I were to throw the yellow Pikmin and then whistle it back, he's gonna get eaten. There's no 2 ways about it. So, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned, that's the only way to do it. So the trick here, to not lose your Pikmin, is as he jumps and goes for the swash, you're gonna want to whistle at the height of his jump, because that little animation they do when they kind of jump up from you calling them, it's perfect. Oh, don't ignore me. There we go. Because they're like invincible for that frame. Careful. That explosion that comes out of his mouth, that smoke, that will kill Pikmin. Do not be too quick on the jump. Okay, and whistle. Wow. It's funny because the last time I explained that, the same thing happened where... Can I just throw this at you? Okay, cool. And for the throw. So the trick here, you can do 1 of 2 tactics to throw Pikmin faster. You can do what I'm doing right now, which is where as you're throwing Pikmin, you walk around in the pile of Pikmin, so that your hand is like near Pikmin by default, or you can hold the C stick in your direction. Not so much. Oh, here comes phase 2. Not so much in the direction like you're facing this way, but like kind of circle around you like this. It's much easier to do in the GameCube version because it's just a C stick as opposed to pointing in a direction and holding it the down while also throwing. It's a little weird. But if you do that, you can throw much faster. It's probably more recommended to do the C stick trick as opposed to the whole running in the pile thing. I think I just lost a good amount. Nope. So the second phase of attack here is his only other attack is he just jumps around. This is also why you don't want to be running in there willy-nilly with your team, because if they trip or they fall, oh, perfect. You don't want them to get killed. See, I tried just for funsies before recording, just to see if I could defeat this guy without bomb rocks, just to see how that would go. I lost the Pikmin. I lost them all. I think I had like 27. That's not all of them, obviously. Before I was like, all right, we're done. And I didn't even get this far in that tactic, so you're gonna want to go for the bomb rocks. This guy's being really generous because usually he just jumps and jumps and jumps. But thankfully, this time around, it's working in my favor. So we should be done in one more cycle, theoretically speaking. So I'm gonna go for the bomb rock. I'm gonna go for the run. Make him focus us. Over here, buddy. Perfect. I'm just gonna go for it. Not stopping. Going for it. Going for it. Did it. It's over. At long last, I have found the final part, my secret safe. And it's as full as ever. How glad I am that I've persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop to pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hakatate. Now, I mentioned this I think before, but speaking in that in Japanese, it's Hokotate. So I know in English translation it'd be Hokatate or Hakatate, but that's just how it is. So the remainder of our Pikmin, we'll talk about that in a minute. Where did they come from? They came out of the ground. Anyways, go ahead and just put all the Pikmin we have on there. 8 plus, yeah, okay. What was I saying? Oh, train. Okay, yeah, those pellets that came out of the corpse. Why would you get those? Why is that? I guess if you wanted to play this game after you beat the game just for fun, to kill enemies, but this, you cannot get here. You cannot physically get to this level without getting every other ship part. And you can't get those pellets without defeating him. Defeating him leads to this last ship part. So my question is, why would you get those pellets? For what reason? You don't need any more Pikmin. We could have literally 40 Pikmin left out of the entire population. And be done. It's just funny to think about. I believe the max amount of Pikmin you can put on this ship part is 95, not 100, as you may want to think. So it doesn't really show anything on the outside, obviously it's just a piggy bank, so I have finally recovered every ship part. I can now return home to planet Hakatate. Hokotate. Now that's the ship we're used to looking at. Alright, the end of the game. Now this scene right here, this very moment in this, is one of the most influential scenes of my life. It really gave me the golden question. As many of you know, I'm trying to become a video game developer, and all those onions gave me the golden question that I asked myself, that my friends have actually gotten annoyed with, that really defines what I think makes great game design, which is the question, what if? That question could lead to so many things, and it's such a simple question. You hear it all the time. What if? So you saw all those colored Pikmin, and, you know, this game is 12, 13 years old, around that? And we've only seen a total out of the entire series, 8, technically 8 different types of Pikmin. And it's like none of them, or at least most of them, didn't match those colors we just saw. Like there's like light blue instead of normal blue. There was black and all these different things. It just blew my mind. Hold on for a second. Let's take a look at our stats here. So it took half the amount of days to get it. So that's basically an average of 1 ship part for, or 2 for every day, which is not my best record. As you can see, first place was 13 days. I've done better. This is my Wii memory. I've done better on the GameCube version. I actually don't have the GameCube version anymore. But we've had the most surviving Pikmin by like 5. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, by 5. Anyways, total loss, it was the worst, or one of the worst. My best was 154. So, moving on. These are all the ship parts that we got. And those 5 that are highlighted in blue, starting from the Nova Blaster going to the Secret Safe, those are the optional ship parts. And it's funny because for the longest time I always questioned why the Nova Blaster was unnecessary. Like, it shoots meteors. It's literally the best thing you could have, but I mean the whole point of this game was it didn't work and you got crash landed, so it is useless. Discovered that it is a useless ship. It doesn't even work. It's just extra weight. But one thing over in the required ship parts that I thought was absolutely unnecessary was the pilot seat, but I guess he absolutely needs that comforting sitting. So, let's just save and move on. So during these credits, I'd like to just give my thoughts and opinions on this game. As a whole, I still stand by what I think that the GameCube version is better. I feel like I'm like the minority on that. People think that this is better, and that's fine. Rest in peace to Satoru Iwata, and thank you Miyamoto for this beautiful game. Oh my god, it's such a good game. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little more about those Pikmin. Oh, and here's another running theme. Try to keep changing subjects. Leslie Swan. Every time I look away from the credits and look back at it, there it is. I see it. So that'll be a running trend in my videos. Anything that's Nintendo that she's included, and I'll probably, more than likely, notice it. Also, rest in peace, Hiroshi Yamaguchi. Yamuchi? God. Him. Anyways, you know, my friends and I, when I was like, how old was I? Like 9, 10 years old when this game came out? 8 when it came out, but like 9 or 10 when I made my friends who loved this game. And we would just sit there like, what if this Pikmin did this? And what if this one did that? You know, oh, shooting star. Awesome. It was really just amazing. Just all like these ideas we had. So, you know, as a comment question of the day, so to speak, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, name a color that hasn't been invented yet and what you think you would do. Like, oh, Leslie Swan, hey. Yeah, like, I don't really remember what we said. Like, we had, like, the idea of, like, a snack Pikmin where, like, it'd eat the enemies. It was completely unfair and unreasonable. We had the idea of a Pikmin that when it died, it split into 2 instantly. It obviously had no idea about balancing as a kid. But, you know, there's so many Pikmin ideas that it's why I love this game so much. It's just to see what they could create. Definitely one of my top 3 favorite series of all times is Pikmin, if not top 5. But yeah, for getting every ship part in the game, we now unlock the happy ending. And what that does is it gives us an enemy credits roll here. It tells us the names of all the enemies and all the ones I missed. And there's a little bit of a weird phenomenon, if you will, about this. Not really a phenomenon, but kind of like a what's the deal with this kind of situation. Also, one thing I want to point out is a lot of video clips, even here in this little credits roll, the main player is terrible, and a lot of people always question, like, why is the person playing the game so bad, and they're doing such a bad job? A lot of people are like, that's such bad game design, that's such bad advertising, and it's actually not. It's genius. And let me explain why it's genius. You watch this, and it angers you, it annoys you, like, I could be doing better, I could do this. Why is he doing that? Like this Pikmin over there, or Bulbarbs, I think, over there. No, never mind. There'll be points where there's Pikmin just in the background being killed, and then Olimar's just kind of screwing around doing his own thing. And people would get annoyed, like, why would... Like, right here, he's just kind of one Pikmin on 4 different enemies. Like, that's not smart. But one of the reasons it's genius is because it makes you, the player, want to play this game. Like, oh, I could do such a better job. Like, clearly you should be doing this, not that. Why are you putting blue Pikmin against a Bulborb? That's so stupid. It's so that it entices you to play it and do better. That's why they do that in a lot of games, by the way, is they play garbage. So that's that. Sure, fireworks. By the way, I'm recording this on New Year's. I'd love to. Obviously, it's not gonna happen now, but I'd love to hear, like, if you guys are in the future watching this on either 12/21 or 1/1 of next year's. If you're watching this on New Year's, like, leave a comment being like, oh my god, I too am wasting my New Year's night with this. Swooping Snitchbug. Sorry to completely cut off my conversation. That is an S name. If you haven't been keeping up, all of the names have been in alphabetical order. So this is going to be G for Gulix, and it's going to go G, E, F, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and so on and so forth. What are letters? How does alphabet? It's weird because it makes you wonder, like, did they have a different name for the Swooping Snitchbug? Was it originally something else? It's funny. Makes me wonder. Also, you can get a pretty good idea of how early the game was in development at these little clips here, because, like, you're seeing all these enemies and ship parts in places they weren't originally in the actual game. Or technically, I guess the actual game was not in the original spots because this came first. Mamuda. Very important enemy. Let's talk about that Mamuda. I'm pretty sure I covered it. If not, I'll make a bonus episode. He plants Pikmin and makes them flowers. Such a nice enemy. It's really cool. It's a bit of obnoxious to pluck them and so on, but helpful. However, that enemy we fought on day 14, that weird green enemy whose name is escaping me. It's bothering me now. We'll get to it eventually in this, is actually believed to be a larva of that helpful enemy that plants Pikmin. It's just, I don't know what Nintendo's thinking, like, what a weird connection. God, what is its name? Now I'm just sitting here, like, before it gets to the end, like, what's his name, what's his name, what's his name? What was his name? Oh well, I screwed up. I don't have my notes. So I will say now, there will be a couple of bonus episodes after this video. I'm not sure if it's going to be directly after this video. It looks like that yellow Pikmin's being caught in mid-air by the shearwig. Kind of funny. This guy! It's a thing, it's a smoky prog. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to be like, oh, I had it. No, that was not on my mind. There will be a couple bonus episodes. I don't know if they're going to be directly after, just because they're a bit annoying to set up. They might be, they might not be. I'm certainly not going to record them tonight, just because I've already recorded. What you're going to see is 3 episodes, 12, 13, 14, and 15, so 4 episodes, but in all reality it was like 12 episodes, because I had to re-record it like a bunch of times, and... So I'm going to take a break of recording. And I don't know if I'm going to go to the next series, and then work on that, and then come back to this bonus episode-wise, or if I'm going to do the bonus episodes first. I don't know. It would make more sense for me to do the bonus episodes. It's just, I'm lazy. Simply put, I'm lazy. I don't think we defeated one Wollywog. The yellow Wollywogs we did, but not these ones. See, he's trying to kill the Pikmin, just so that you get annoyed, like, I can do better, but I feel like it's a bit pointless at this point, because we've already beaten the game. There's no need to yeah. And that's it. That's it for the character role. So, You may be asking now 2 questions. One, what is the next series? And two, what is the bonus episodes going to be about? One of the bonus episodes are going to be highlighting the secret bosses or secret enemies. I shouldn't say bosses. They're not really tough. They're kind of just enemies that you don't see very often. That's going to be one of the bonus episodes. The second bonus episode, and I don't know if I'm going to put these together in a one big episode or if they're going to be their own thing. They'll probably be their own thing. It depends on how long they take. But the next one's going to be on challenge mode. Again, I don't even know what order. They might go challenge mode first and these new enemies. But challenge mode will be another bonus in of itself. And lastly, we'll be showing off the bad endings. There are 3 endings in total. We had the best ending. So, yeah. I'm seeing at most 3 bonus episodes. I might put them all in one. I don't know. Because I feel like showing off the other endings will take like less than 4 minutes. Challenge mode will be probably its own episode because it's like a day, and then I might clump together the bad endings with the other bosses. But for now, that's it. This episode's been running on a long time. We had a day, credits, and all this nonsensical talking. So this is the final. This is the last day. Tune in for the bonus episodes when they come out. And as for the next series, it's going to be a completely different game. No sequels, none of that. But we're not going to get all that much bigger. Join me next time for that surprise.